Welcome back to Trinidad and Tobago. A special good morning to Tobago. That's right, it is time for Tobago segment. This morning we'll be chatting about the next chapter, spoken word sessions. And joining us at the Tobago studio is Xavier Edwards and Oshun Mills. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. It's Oshun Mills. Miss Oshun Mills. Sorry.
Oshun Trim.
How are you all doing?
Thank you.
All right, so we're talking about the next chapter, spoken word. Tell us about the first season before we get into this second chapter.
Okay. Well, the first season was held last year by our former host, Cameron Bruno.
Cameron is the 2017 National Poetry Slam winner. And she's also a member of Tobago Writers Guild, one of the youngest members, actually.
So what is the aim of this entire initiative? Why did it come about? What was it hoping to achieve?
Well, the next chapter is one of the initiatives by the Tobago Writers Guild. It's quite a few of them, actually, really crafted to the development of the literary arts on the island. This one in particular is a space for poets, spoken word artists, maybe even dancers and people who practice non-traditional art forms that don't have avenues to really hone the performance aspect of their craft, to have a dedicated space to do that. It will be held at the edge of the reef, which is actually a venue that used to do the same thing back in 2009 before I even started doing poetry or music. So it's like a renaissance, a revival of it once again.
Okay. Now, Ms. Mills, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and the role that you'll be playing? I understand that you are also one of the hosts.
Yes, I am Oshun Trim, actually.
Oh, my apologies.
Yes, no problem. This year, I'll be a co-host along with Xavier Edwards. What we do, we basically invite other poets to come out and share their literary arts and perform based on the passion that they have. So they would showcase whatever they are passionate about towards the Trinidad and Tobago and the worldwide expansion.
Now, Ms. Trim, would you say that people have been showing interest in the arts and the literary arts as a result of this initiative, or do you think there can be a lot more participation?
Okay, well, based on spoken word, there is an increase in the interest and performing of it. However, in the other literary arts aspect, they could show more interest in that particular area.
Okay, and what is the vision for spoken word sessions? What would you say is your ultimate goal? What do you think it can really achieve? How big and grand this can really be?
Okay, well, we could achieve greater awareness based on different, what would you call it? Help me out.
Right. We just use the vibration, really. That is the ideal, I think, for us to do right now. And there's a lot of people interested right now. There are a lot of people who have, skills in those areas, they find art, but it's not generally encouraged by, whether from as far back as the government to the families to the schools, they don't see that a viable way towards a career or success.
True.
But there are definitely people who love the craft and are interested in making a life out of it. Maybe if it seemed more feasible. But I see people not even too worried about how feasible it is right now. Because I can see the level of interest increasing, as Oshun said.
But for you personally, Xavier, is this something that you think can be your career?
Well, I practice music. I do music and some poetry. And I'm currently self-employed. And I be getting by as well as the time is spent doing what I love. So the fulfilling aspect is unmatched in anything else I could think of that I've done.
That's good. I'm glad you said that, because I'd like to ask you as well, in terms of personal development and growth, how has this experience impacted you?
It's led me to be more aware of how easily people could be influenced and how easy it is for people to admire or look up to you and you are unaware. It helped me to understand the female perspective more, have a better understanding of the youth, even though I myself might still be considered youth. It has a couple gaps between myself and the younger generation still considered youth as well. Because there are a lot of them from as early as primary school who are interested in the literary arts.
Okay, and Ms. Trim, what about your personal development? How has this experience impacted you? Are you also into poetry?
Yes, I am a spoken word poet.
Real bad too.
This helps me to bring more awareness to different topics and issues throughout Trinidad and Tobago. I actually see myself as a voice of persons who are comfortable in silence and not aware, or they not able to speak up.
Now, what do you think individuals can do to improve their skills as it relates to their literary talent? Well, I'm sure reading would be at the top of the list.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Reading is one. Basically, what they do, they just do little practice sessions among themselves, and they can seek mentorship from myself, Xavier, Cameron, just to name a few.
Yeah. And just speak about things that you're passionate about.
Yes.
If the work that you're doing is something genuine to you, then it will reflect.
Yeah.
And most times you all would write about or speak about issues that are personal to you, so it's an avenue through which you can express yourselves, correct?
Very true.
Yeah.
And how does that feel, knowing that you have this creative way of expressing you, so you get your opinions out, but in such a cool way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it actually feels good to you, you know. And it allows you to reach so many people, especially if you're crafty enough, as so many poets are, to do it abstract, where, you know, to touch a broader base, because it could, you know, be relevant to so many people in so many different ways.
Now, Xavier, I always tend to call you Xavier. Now,
That's okay. That's what my mother calls me, so that's
okay,
right.
good. Now, you know, I'm glad you mentioned that you're able to reach so many people. So you've identified that you have some level of influence on people. So how do you plan to use this influence?
I just hope to inspire inspiration in others, the same way that I've been divinely inspired to do what I'm doing here, and I'm sure Oshun is divinely inspired to do what she does.
Now, Ms. Trim, can you tell us a little bit about some of the topics that you speak of, you write of in your poetry?
Okay, no problem. Some topics that I touch base on: domestic violence. We have homosexuality in regards to Bulgari. I do cultural events based on heritage. I also touch on gender-based violence.
Wow,
Just
some deep stuff.
Yeah.
Things that we really need to discuss and to create
That's
awareness.
true.
So you are fulfilling some sort of purpose, you would say.
Yes.
Are you doing this full time?
No, I am not. Actually, I'm in school. I'm a school student at the moment. But we have a vibrant spoken word club in our school, and we use that medium or avenue to express and bring greater awareness.
So what are your plans for the future in terms of your ability to write and do poetry so well?
I would continue, and I would inspire others to continue also.
And what role do you think that this initiative plays in terms of impacting the youth and keeping them off the street, for instance? Do you think that it plays a significant role in society?
Yes, it does. It would bring about an avenue. Instead of being physical, it would be oral with it, and it would be understanding that you can speak about your problems instead of using physical force against each other.
Right. And Xavier, what are some of the topics that you address in your poetry, in your spoken word?
You know, I've never had to compartmentalize it, but I see probably race issues, definitely racial issues, abuse, whether drugs or sexual abuse or child abuse, suicide, education, awareness, miseducation. I think that should cover just about everything in a nutshell.
Well, I must commend you because these topics are so needed, they're so necessary, and it's refreshing to know that it's not just about women and drugs and money and guns and all these things.
Yeah, definitely.
It's refreshing.
Music, poetry, very influential, and these things last forever. You know, lasting effect lingers on your mind long after you stop viewing the portrait of the song.
Yes. Great. So the next chapter, Spoken Word Session Season, start date January 7th, 2018, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
every
continues?
first Sunday after that.
Every fifth Sunday.
Every first Sunday, every month thereafter. Start time, doors open at?
6 p.m., but we start at 7 p.m.
Great.
At the edge of the reef, formerly known as the Signature Love.
Yes.
Sounds good. Closing comments.
Live free, stay blessed, spread love, pray more, and be at the venue starting January 7th, Edge of the Reef, 6 p.m. sharp.
Xavier, always great chatting with you, and nice to meet you, Oshun.
No problem.
Best of luck.
Stay blessed, man.
Thank you.
All right, so that's our Tobago segment. We take our short break and we return with more. Stay tuned.